Well, it's a new era in the Presbyterian Church. For the very first time, the Presbyterian Church USA will allow gays and lesbians to be ordained as ministers. Now, this new policy went into effect yesterday after a long battle with 2.8 million members. It's now the biggest Christian denomination to allow clergy who are openly gay. Now, joining me now in studio, Paul Mowry, one of the first openly gay ministers set to be ordained, and his daughter Ellie, who just turned 5 on Independence Day. Thank you both for joining me.
Thank you for having us, Richard.
You come from a family here, Paul, of many ministers, going back to the 1700s. You had gone into a seminary at a time when being openly gay was not accepted. Now that this decision has come down, what does it mean to you?
You know, Richard, it's really like coming out of the wilderness, and so many biblical stories are about how you just have to search and you have to go through an arid time, and that's what it felt like. And then you come into the promised land. I felt called since I was a child, and when I came out to my mom at 18, she said, "I love you, but I wish you would be able to be a father someday, and do you know that the Presbyterians don't ordain gay people?" And now we've done both.
And Paul, that now that is the way it is as of yesterday, things don't often change on or off 1 or 0. For those who might think of entering the ministry now, who might be openly gay or lesbian, will they face some discomfort going through the process?
Well, you know, it's been a long struggle, as you said in the introduction, and it's an ongoing conversation. And what happened is the door has been opened, and the church is stronger now because we've taken 30 years to come to this place. I think that a young person who is gay or lesbian, or an older person who feels the call to ministry, will now know that there's a welcoming place with the Presbyterian Church to answer their call.
So Ellie, she's 21 years old.
Yeah.
She wants to join the church. Do you think that she will face no constraints whatsoever, no matter who she is or her way of life?
I do. I believe she will. You know, the church moves
following the home in again the family tradition here.
Yes, exactly. She'll make her ancestors proud. You know, I think that we're always moving towards openness and more inclusion. It's what we're called to by Christ, is to welcome the outcast. And, oh, thanks, honey. And there may be times, you know, issues that we're not even aware of yet. But I think we'll deal with them very well, like we did over this.
Now, one of the issues, 100 denominations, 100 churches, rather, I should say, have already left the denomination because of this decision. Is that not good for the Presbyterian Church?
I think in the long run, what we've got is a stronger church. It's been 30 years of open discussion, of dialogue. It's, you know, we took time to discern what the will was here. And so I think the church is stronger now. And I think, you know, change is hard for everybody. For some, this change is hard. For others, waiting for this change was hard. But the church is ready to go forward, I think.
Paul Mowry, thank you so much.
Thank you, Richard.
And Ellie, thank you for your time. I know you don't like microphones because you're giving it to your father a lot. You guys have a great day.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.